filming an intro is really difficult to do, okay? Anyway, I lost the original one, so hang in there while I tell you what I'm going to tell you. This is going to be the very first in a series where we go to MaryMount Hall. We're going to look at the Lemays collections, which are all stored at MaryMount, which is a local museum now. It's been repurposed from a lot of different things. But today's selection is going to take us through this little bit of the museum, and we're going to wind our way into number 2 slot, which will be explained a little bit in the first part of the video. But I just want to give you a heads up on what's coming in the future. We're also going to be wending our way eventually through all of these and over here to this, which is a huge collection of cars from the evolution of when they started being cars to, I think it was like the 1980s. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. You're going to really enjoy this, so you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed and that you click the bell, okay? Okay, and leave me a comment on if you like this type of stuff, because this is a little bit different for me. But anyway, yeah, me, Lila, Juma Rides. Like, comment, subscribe, share, okay? All the things. Talk to you soon. So, as promised, we're here at MaryMount Museum. This is Mr. Harold Lemay I was telling you about earlier. And, yeah. This is a first for me, recording like this, so be nice. Anyway, look at this. This is so cool. Remember I was telling you that the Lemay family has a lot of really cool stuff, and this is the fashion that they chose to keep most of their prized possessions. Hi. And I've been here before, but it's really a lot more since then. So it's going to take us a little bit. We're going to wander around. I'm going to take some really, probably not all that good a video, but you're going to suck it up because this is a really cool place. Do not touch. Well, since there's no ice cream in there, I have no need to touch it. Hope I can put this down here, though, because I need to redistribute some stuff in my pockets. But look at these cars. Aren't they cute? Oh, hang on. We'll go look and see what this is right here. But look at how the front pops up on this little BMW car. Isn't that cute? 1959. It's upper class stretched Isetta. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know Izettas were BMWs, though. Oh, it's an upper class Isetta. I get it. So it's not really an Isetta. It's a play on words. I'm a little slow. I'm a little cold still. See, they've done a really nice job of displaying things here. And they put up mirrors back there behind everything so you can kind of see the backside of stuff that you can't get up to, which I think is really cool. That's new from the last time I was here. So we'll go down the left side, and then we'll come back up the other side. Duh. And we will look at this 1960 Fiat. It has all the details here on this reader card. Price new, $3,460. Isn't that crazy? We're going to be very respectful and not get all up in everything here. But yeah, this is so cool. I keep wanting to come to this place, and I have not made it over here until, well, today I'm here. I've been here twice before. Now that I think about it, Belinda and I came here once, and then my daughter and some friends and I came here once. Her now husband and one of his best friends, and we were all out riding motorcycles one day. And yeah. Oh, this is a pretty, pretty shade of blue, isn't it? Wow. You know, GoPro does a really good job of colors and stuff like that. Pillarless suicide doors. But again, you know, you should be here in person. If you come to Tacoma, I will bring you here. If you have a AAA membership, it was only $17, if I remember correctly, to get in the front door. These things are beautifully shined, but you can just smell the age in this room, which is pretty cool. I don't know what these two badges are for, but that's pretty cool. If I would have brought my GoPro stick with me, we might be able to get a better view, but I'm not going to get all intrusive. The 2CV, iconic French car. I bet. Isn't that just cute? Look, isn't that interesting how they put the window up? Of course, if you're in the back seat, you ain't getting any window at all. Oh, look. I don't exactly know what this thing is, but it's pretty cool. Isn't it? So let's run up the middle now. 68 Harley-Davidson Chopper Custom 45 CID 2-cylinder with a sidecar. Could you see us running around Parkland on this? I certainly could. We wouldn't get much farther than that, though, because look at the size of that gas tank. It's so cute, though. And they have the same kind of drip pan we do under our Sportster, or under my Sportster. Look at the rake on that front end there. Joe the Mountain Jedi, if you come see me, I'll bring you here. You would die. It's so amazing. There's even a behind-the-scenes tour that you can take, and we'll do it if we have time today. But I don't know if we will or not. Isn't this cool? Talk about some king-queen styling there. I think the descriptions for these are all on the other side, so we will admire the view and then go to the other side. Look at this. This is so cute. Oh, hang on. You guys got to see this, though. Do not touch or drool on these exhibits. That is a hard thing. Why they got to be that mean? Why does it smell like donuts in here right now, though? Ah, this is cute. 1958 Nelco Solo Car, electric, 24 volt with 5.8 horsepower. Designed for post-World War II invalid English veterans. Many companies made invalid cars, and Nelco made 500 solo cars. Its range was 35 miles with a top speed of 20 miles an hour. You can see it has that little chrome brake thing over there. I don't know exactly what all this stuff is, but it's pretty cool. It's got a big trunk. No comment, guys. No comment, please. Very cool looking. Can you see something conspicuously absent here in the back? Uh-huh. Me too. I don't see any description about this car. This is a 72 custom 3-wheel motorcycle. It's a 3-cylinder two-stroke Saab engine, built in 72 by Al Fosdale of Grants Pass, Oregon. It was in storage for 43 years, restored by Dan Morley, and is, of course, one of a kind. Dan did a really nice restoration job on this, didn't he? Barn finds are getting harder and harder to find. Well, you know, barn find. And there's those things up there. That's an old Cushman. That is a trimmer, I think it says over there, that yellow car. I forgot to show you guys, I'm sorry. It's a 3-wheel passenger coupe with 2-cylinder air-cooled Briggs & Stratton, 16 horsepower, 1-speed centrifugal clutch. Huh. Home built from plans. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I can't get you guys up there closer to look. Yeah. I believe this is where the pool used to be. I think. I don't recall. My friend took me for a tour around here. But yeah, they have a varied varied amount of collections of different types. And yeah, so cool. And I think I told you guys, but there's also the the Lemay Museum downtown. I wonder if these are all the volunteers here. I wonder if they need more volunteers. I don't know. Wouldn't that be kind of fun to volunteer here? The automobile is a catalyst for social change. Yep. It just smells like old oil and old cars in here, which you guys know I love. When we leave here, we're going to be going to my right. So let's take a look at these cars very quickly also. This is a teeny tiny car. It's so cute. And this is a 1939 American Bantam Roadster. I guess that's why it's so tiny, huh? It's really cute. The lady here was nice enough to let me leave my jacket behind the counter out front. Oh, look at this. It's a Woody. Huh. 71 Volkswagen Beetle Woody, two-door sedan. Must be done up to look like one, huh? And there's some Volkswagens here. My brother had a Volkswagen. I remember he loved it because he could take the engine out, rebuild it in his lap while he kind of sat there. My job was to hand him parts and tools, and then he'd stuff it back in and off we'd go. 53 Ford Anglia, 103E Tourer. It's an Australian. Huh. And here we have information about the Morris Minor. Pretty cool. The Morris Minor is this beige colored car here. Also done up to look like a Woody. Can't really show you because that would mean that I'd have to scooch in there by the car, between cars, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to get kicked out. The fact that they're letting us get these close to these cars is in itself an amazing amount of access, because there's not a lot of places where you could just come up and hang your camera out like this and take pictures. And see, they've got all kinds of interesting things that they collected. Old telephone booth. Looks like it's quarter sawn oak. Old cash register. That is really pretty. Wow. Yeah. Interesting stuff here, people. So now let's wander down. I'll give you one last view of these on the way by. We're going to, this is just like the whet your appetite to go see some cool stuff things. So we're going to now go to a different part of the collection. And when I get to a place where I can set it down, I will put down the map and show you a view of what we're going to see today. See, they collected little toy cars too. Trying to avoid having a lot of music here. Anyway, I'm looking at the visitor's guide, and I want to share it with you. So I have to put my glasses on. Anyway, the visitor's guide. See, we're right here, and we're just in number 1. We're walking into, obviously, number 2 now. So we're in the main building, and we're not allowed into building 8 today because that is restricted for private paid tours. We're going to be able to go into building 7. That's open air. Yeah. The pool room, number 2. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is Lemay Hall. It was the field house for the military academy, it says. And when the gym was built, this was used as a lecture hall and auditorium. Harold installed shelves on the walls to showcase his smaller vehicles. Smaller vehicles. What a life, huh? Yeah. Can you imagine this room being full of a bunch of kids? All of them excited about whatever kids get excited about. Huh. This looks interesting. Could drive a Model T. We'll grab one of these flyers for that. And any other flyers that we need. Private garage tours. That might be kind of cool. We'll grab one of those as well. Because we might want to at some point look into that. They seem to be pretty generous as far as letting you film here. I don't get any sense of people coming in and not being comfortable with me being here and all over their stuff. So that's kind of cool. They have a whole bunch of vintage pictures here. And no, we are not going to leaf through them all. Although, if I was here without you, I would. Because they're so cool. Become part of the legacy of MaryMount. Flagpole Memorial Project. Oh, wow. Purchase a brick today. Well, we could probably afford a 4x8 paver for $150. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. I definitely want to look into this, though. These are some pictures from when it was a military academy. These are all way before my time. Well, unfortunately, some of them are not. This one was in 1962. I would have been like maybe 8 years old. Yeah. Please do not touch or drool on the exhibits. I know, I know. So, are we able to walk in here? We must be, because there's nothing barring our way. So, okay, let's go. You guys ready? So this would have been the pool room, and this is kind of what I remember too. There's a swimming pool underneath of this. And I'm guessing that there's some storage under there too. 2001 Prius hybrid with a beautiful green paint job. A home-built boat and trailer up there. Mr. Lemays saved everything from what I recall my friends saying. Some of them pretty cool and some of them collections. This is a salt and pepper shaker collection. I believe this came from Mrs. Lemay. And they have a couple of Pekingese salt and pepper shakers in there I would dearly adore having for my dog collection, but oh well. They are awfully cute though. And here's a 85 Suzuki V1200. Since this is a motorcycle channel, let's check it out. It is so clean, tidy. I wonder how many miles are on it. Patrick Halstead donated this to the museum. I don't know. I guess if my kids don't want it, this might be a good place for the Sportster at some point. It's got 94,000 miles on it. I don't know. 88 Daihatsu Hi-Jet 4-wheel drive. It's a 2-seater with a 4-wheel drive. Started selling in 1960. Pricing generally between 25 and 12. Definitely a bare bones vehicle, isn't it? But look at how the side drops on it. Very European. Toyota Serra. Gull-wing doors. In the little window peek-through things, he's utilized that to put some toy car displays in there. No clue what this is? Yeah, me either. Win a pass to the Lemay Collections MaryMount. Should we try that? Yeah, let's. Okay? Okay. Admire this rotary engine while I fill this out. Wouldn't that be a hoot if I won? Check out this little car. It's a 65 Toyota. and they're wanting to know how I know about them, it's because I live very near. Yep. Anyway, this is a 65 Toyota Sports 800 Targa, based on the prototype of the Toyota Publica Sports. Never imported by Toyota en masse. Huh. Good to know. Should we go back here? Let's go see. I don't exactly know what that is. I know it's got something to do with being on a ship. Let me make sure that I'm not tripping as I'm walking down here. It is a ship's binnacle. For you that can't read the sign over there, and that's really all I'm doing is reading off the sign. No binnacle. Metal grid ramp, no high heels. Okay. There's a really cool old motor oil display setup over there, and I'm looking at the case that it's in, and I'm kind of drooling over it because I'd love it for my my workshop. They've really made a great job of using all the space they have available. And do I wish that I could walk back there and see that motorcycle? Yes, I do. Isn't it cute? I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this is also adorable. It's got a big wind-up key on the back. I don't remember what movie that is from. Anybody? Anybody? There's a few more display cars in there. And let's scoot over the, oh, it's a 71 Honda 600 sedan, said to be the first mass-market car sold by Honda in the U.S. With a length of just 125 inches, the Honda 600 sedan is nearly a yard shorter than the Volkswagen Beetle. Huh. Price new was a little over $1,600. See, they've got those carved, see, I can't really see the bike stuff back there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. But anyhow, you're going to want to make sure that you have liked it, you leave me a comment, and be sure that you have hit the bell and subscribed, because I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be putting out the next chapter. And like I said, there's a lot of content to be seen from this. I didn't put that very well. But anyway, I think you get the drift. There's more coming. So like, comment, subscribe, share. Okay? All the things. See you next time.